Welcome back, everybody. This is Kinema, and you're watching Modsauce. So, in the last couple episodes, I've been going over Tinker's Construct. There's a couple things I wanted to mention as well, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that in this video. So, a couple things, and I'm just putting some iron back in there to finish off these two blocks. Get that going. That way these blocks come out and I can start getting more stuff smelted. Did quite a bit of mining, as you can see in my inventory. Got tons of ore. Went down with an iron pick just so I could get things like redstone and lead, and you probably already see it, but I got a diamond. So it took long enough. So one of the things I wanted to mention, I forgot in the last video, was I always, it's kind of the best practice, because you can click on your tool station, put your tool in there that you're using after it runs out of durability, and repair it using the stuff it's crafted by. So making stone picks, you can sit there and just repair it with one piece of cobblestone. Now when you raise the durability of this, it does get more than one piece of cobblestone. And then you can do the same with this. Click on it, and now your picks are repaired. So pretty cool. Let me drop all this stuff off. So with that being said, you get tons of cobblestone, of course, if you're down there mining. So I always recommend build another tool station, keep it with you, and then you never really have to come up other than emptying out your inventory. And then when we get into days where we have ender chest or automation and an ender pouch or something, if they have them in this mod pack, then you can basically stay down there forever and then just drop your stuff back in your pouch. So it's really cool. I always try to keep a tool station. I mean, it's pretty easy, just a blank pattern over a crafting bench. So we have some stuff now. I got quite a bit of redstone. Go ahead and turn some of those into blocks. Okay. So there's different modifiers for your Tinker's Construct weapons. And, okay. So to modify it, you go back in your tool station, pick your weapon you want. I'm going to use this rideable one because you can see it's got 4 modifiers because I used the paper binding versus this one only having 3. So there's different things that you want to put on there. There is modifiers to increase the slots as well, but I don't have enough diamonds or gold to do some of the modifiers or nether star. So won't really talk about those too much right now. So you can see this mining speed is 4, mining level is iron. Okay, so I'm going to start off. Go ahead and drop the diamond in there. You'll see mining speed is 4. Mining level is obsidian. So 1 piece of diamond into a stone tool gives it 500 durability, which it only had 65. So it will definitely increase that. But it will use one of the modifier slots and add a diamond to it. So this thing is awesome now. It will go all the way up to obsidian, so it works just as a diamond pick for only 1 diamond versus 3 diamonds. So and I can just keep repairing this tool, this pickaxe, when it runs out of durability with stone. So the other thing I want to do is mining speed 4 is not really the best. So that's where redstone comes into play. So redstone, you can increase the mining speed. Lapis, you can actually use that to increase or add fortune. Now, to get fortune 3, you need 450 lapis. which I have 24. So I think you need 200 or something just for Fortune 1. So I don't really see any point in putting lapis on this just yet until I get, a good bit of it. But I am going to go ahead and put redstone. Actually, no, actually, may wait a little bit on that. There's a reason why here in a second. So we got all this iron crafting up. So I think it's time for us to do one of the final Tinker's things. I'm going to upgrade this tool station. We got your tool station, got 4 blocks of iron, and let's see, where did I put my stuff? There's 3 of those. So you put all this in the crafting bench. And you get your tool forge. So this does the exact same thing as the tool station, but you're given a few more options, as you can see. So a lot of these across the top, you can't make without the tool forge, which is the hammer, the lumber axe, which is really cool, and the basically you have replacements for a lot of your tools. So this is more or less a replacement for your pickaxe. This is more or less a replacement for the hatchet or your axe. So let's go ahead and make one of those hammers, and then I'll probably put the speed on that. This because I'll be able to clear out a lot more. Then I'll use my regular pickaxe for the diamond in any ore that I come across, and then hopefully if I find more diamonds, then I'll put a diamond on the hammer. So the other thing I want to see if I have, well, I may need more paper. So to make the hammer, you need these plates, the hammer, and this is actually a tough tool rod. And I don't know if I have this stuff now. Okay, well, I'll probably do a cut here. I'm gonna go try to find some sugar cane, get some more paper. We can cut back, we can make that, and then I want to show you all some of the stuff I discovered down in the caves down there. So we'll do that, and I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I found some sugar cane. I didn't find that much, so I went ahead and just planted it here. Figured I'd see if that grows some, and then do a cut, then kind of come back. But I planted all these trees, so I had wood. This area, it seemed like a lot of the trees were just real, like they only had one piece of wood but a piece of grass on top of it, which, like that stuff over there. Didn't provide too much, so I just took the saplings and did these trees. So I wanted to kind of do a quick thing and walk over here. So, I liked this particular area. I thought it looked cool for my base, but I haven't really done too much exploring, so I probably should need to explore the area a little bit more and then, fully decide. I think it'll be a good spot for a hole in a mine shaft and everything for now until I get enough resources to move. But I thought this out here looked very interesting. So I was walking around this coastline to look for some more sugar cane to get paper, and I started seeing a structure out there in the water, and it actually looks like a very large sunken ship. So I don't know what's all out there. You know, I got the couple pieces of armor and the sword that I found, and um, so I could if there's any enemies. But yeah, that's interesting. This mod pack has so many different things to explore. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and it's getting dark. So, and I found this over there, roof forest, and it looks like there's several rubber trees actually in that area. So, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time over there. And I like the roofed forest is probably one of my favorite biomes, just from the dark oak and the way I really like the way the grass is in this mod pack over there. So I don't know. I may have to pack up and move. But I'm gonna stick here for a while, get some resources, and then if I decide I do want to move, then I will leave all my stuff here, start a something over there as far as with building a new base, and then I can just move everything into the new base. So and so playing so much stuff, I keep wanting to hit control for sprint. But yeah, just want to show that's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and just grab 3 pieces of this just to get in here and get in out of the dark. Hopefully this will be enough for the tough tool rod. And no, it's not. Okay, well. Still don't know what those guys are. He almost acts like a villager. I've noticed they've been, the villagers go after them, or the zombies go after them too. So, strange little guy. Okay. There we go. Huh, I needed 5. No, I needed 6. Okay. So we'll go ahead and make the hammer and the 2 plates. And come over here, click on the hammer, and just drop it in. So if you make the hammer, or I think even these plates, out of paper, it does change the repair value. But then you need like paper to repair it and stuff. So that's why you want to do like the tool rods and stuff out of the paper to add that extra binding. So you see mining speed 4, mining level is just iron. That's where we have the diamond pickaxe to come in play. And we will go ahead and craft that. Now we can click back over here to the little anvil symbol, and we can add our modifiers. So right now the mining speed was at 4, and when we do this, see, just by doing 1 level of it, and the reason why I put it in like this, see the redstone, it uses 1 modifier, uses up to 50 redstone. So I put it in the repair kit like this. That way you can use a redstone block, which is 9 pieces of redstone per block, and then a single one, so that gets an even 10. So then you can just click it and move it over. Okay, so the other thing you can do as well is you can come in your Tinker's crafting bench, and no, it doesn't say it. Maybe that's changed. Will it use it? Huh, it used to give the same properties as this. Okay, well it definitely used it. So, but you can see the mining speed now is up over double. But what I was saying is you could actually come in here, you know, we're at 60, we technically need 40 more. You can drop, what's this, 36, if I did my math right, and 4 pieces of redstone, that should be 40 more. So this should be, yeah, 100 of 100. And you can see now mining speed is up to 17. So very cool. I think that's going to be it for the hammer for right now, for modifying it. It still makes it a lot faster than my pickaxe. So that will definitely help with getting resources. So the one thing that I wanted to make, got quite a bit of iron still in there. So an easy way to automate this, since I guess I'm gonna spend most of this episode finishing up with Tinker's construct, is you can make, it's a redstone clock. This right here. Pretty simple. Actual stone, redstone torch. So we need drop that in there, get that going, and do I have a stick? Yes. Okay. So, redstone torch. Need a couple more pieces of that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my lapis back in there. So I can put both of these in there just because they don't mix. Sometimes you want to be careful with that though, because like I had tons of copper in here, and I think I put like tin and aluminum, and it turned all my copper into brass. And then I was just like panicking because I needed all the, you need a lot of copper to get into some of the other tools and stuff you can get. So, and I think this is going to be it probably for what I use this for. I think once I can get this copper and once I get the iron, it should be enough for, and when I automate this, it should be enough for making pulverizers and stuff, and those is really kind of what you want to go for. This I just used to start out just to double my ore versus using the grindstone, which it works. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, there's this thing here. Oh, maybe they renamed it to quartz grindstone. Okay, it's made kind of the same way. The sorter's quartz, or nether quartz. You have 3 pieces of stone, 2 pieces of cobble, and a wooden gear. This thing you can actually, if you don't want to go through the whole Tinker's construct stuff, you can make this, and that will. It's a manual process for doubling your ore. So let's see if this is done. Now, definitely more than we need, but what was it, like this maybe? Yeah. So the redstone clock's pretty cool. Come in here, drop it right in between it, and that just basically pulls, I mean, it does what it is. It's just a clock. So, however, it's not working on that one. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it doing both of them right now. Anyway. It's strange though. It's usually worked on both before. So this will just continuously do clicks on and off. So this will just take the ore, the liquid form, go right into here, and then the hopper will just suck it out of the basin, drop it right in the chest. So really cool. Once this starts getting low, I'll have to then probably add a few more ingots of copper just to finish up the block. And let me make sure I do have some. So the other thing I found interesting was something that I really didn't know of before. I've always been able to put copper in here, but I mentioned in my last video about there being different ores. So there's a different copper ore too. So, but this copper ore you cannot smelt down with the Tinker's Construct smeltery. So this definitely must be for something else. And I don't remember the name. Yeah, that won't help. I'll have to figure out the name. There's the name of this thing that will do the ore. Kind of exchange one type of copper ore for the other type. But for now, I'll just leave it in there. I may not need to worry about it too much, depending on, oh, sorry about that, depending on once we get a pulverizer and stuff going. So I guess let me show you what this hammer does. I made it and then stopped talking about it. So I'm going to come down here a little bit, and just because that's kind of close to the surface, and you can see it's pretty awesome. So it does a full 3x3 area, and you can see the durability on it is still pretty good. So come over here too. So for clearing out stuff, it should be really good. We come down here. So I mined so much for that one diamond. I started out down at the bottom. I moved up to, what's this, level 12? Yeah. To hope to get better luck. And I'll show you where I actually found it. But we come down here. Definitely makes mining a whole lot easier. And you get a nice wide open mine shaft. And then you can come back with your regular pick and, you know, get the other ore. This is lead that I'm picking up right now. It's very helpful. You need quite a bit of it for thermal expansion. The hammer should do, yeah. So it's really awesome once you get the hammer, and you can see the durability is getting kind of low. That's where if you keep this tool bench on you, drop it in there. The hammer does take more. So you can double it. You can see. There we go. Didn't need to, but cobblestone's pretty cheap. So it's a pretty nice tool. Definitely makes doing the stuff I'm doing now a lot easier. Okay, so I found this area. I was just doing some mine shafts and stuff, and gotta be careful, make sure I don't drop in the lava. So you can see I've kind of used cobblestone. This had all of these were running all over the place. I kind of blocked up a lot of the stuff coming down. So I didn't really mind too much in here. I was mainly just blocking stuff off and looking on all the walls for diamonds. And sure enough, I found one right up there in that hole. So didn't actually have to go any further. I definitely want to get up there for that lapis. That way I can get something with fortune on it. But yeah, this is where I found all the a lot of my ores so far. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And there's actually another area up here. So this continues to go on up, almost like another ravine. So pretty good. Tons of ores I can just see. So I can go through here and just start picking everything up. I love this thing. So that's a good gold bush. But that's pretty it with doing the modifications, doing the some of the advanced tools. This is an interesting part. There's a piece of glowstone there, and glowstone here. I haven't broke it yet because I may wait until like fortune or something until I actually need glowstone. But this is kind of nice because I think usually they spawn around some of the bee mods. They'll have different types of bees and stuff, and sometimes they'll have some that will spawn with glowstone and other types of materials around it. So guessing that's why that's kind of there. So, but I'm gonna do another cut. I need to check how long the video is getting. I usually like to keep them around 20 minutes. I know I talked quite a bit in the last part of the Tinkers, and I think that video came out to like 34 minutes or something, so a little bit longer than I wanted. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a cut, and then I'll come back. Okay, well, I think the last cut I did was actually 20 minutes, so and I still had the first part of the video, and so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We did, I guess this turned into a 3-parter talking about Tinker Construct stuff, but I think it's very helpful to get started and get things going. So now that I have quite a bit of ore, I do have, as you can see, 28 blocks of iron and 4 blocks of copper. I have more liquid copper in there. I need to go and try to find some more actual copper. And when this does it, this is the problem using the clock sometimes. Sometimes it gets to a certain part and then it will stop. I'm probably going to take this off until to go. Oh, guess you can't break those with your hand. Okay, well, I don't have a clock anymore. Not sure where it went. Okay. When it's like that, you can drop a couple more pieces of ore in it. With the clock, it will eventually fill up, but then if there's something else in there, it puts it right back in, and you're in the same situation. So there are other ways to kind of automate the ore, but for right now, I'm just going to go try to find a regular piece of ore to finish this off, And but that's going to do it for this video. So not sure what I'm going to get into next, if it's going to do some exploring or get into another mod. But this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.